Hello, everybody. Just got back, and I look at comments. Radical, anti-vax, crazy lunatics. I want to get this out, and I want it to be clear to everybody. If anyone's followed me because they thought somehow, way, shape, or form, I am not totally anti-autocrat, you don't know me at all. Libertarian, true heart of a libertarian right here. I am also all about rule of law. That's what I do. That's what I present to Canadians. People's choice to live the way they want, make the decisions they want. I don't care who says what, when, or why. If you don't want to do something, you shouldn't have to do it. I don't like forced vaccinations either. I think it should be a choice. I personally don't feel COVID's some kind of big threat. I don't see any purpose of taking a vaccine that routinely has to be taken. That bothers me. But if I want to take one, my body, my choice, to go travel or do things politically that I wish to do, I'll do it. And I want you people to listen good. I'm dirty. I'm a welder by trade. This COVID, can't even get respirators. I can't get nothing. Locked out of all kinds of equipment. I get burned up every day. I suck fumes and toxins to the likes of which most people have no clue. Dust, paper, mask because of COVID. None of my usual protections to make a buck, to earn a living. I'm taking 10 times more into my system than those vaccines could ever produce. Just before that, I was a nuclear. I cut out a real nuclear powerhouse reactor. I took over 1 rem in a 3-week period. For people who don't know what that means, that's the equivalent of 16,000 vaccines in a literally small amount of time, just to get across Canada. People are going to tell me, oh, I know, blah, 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 their science. I've taken so much as an average everyday tradesman that vaccines can never, ever catch up with. I could be sticking myself with 10, 15, 20 vaccines a day to catch up to what I've already taken. And I've already looked at what's in the vaccines, what's in that. I've done all that over the last year and a half. It's why I never say nothing about it. To me, my chances now of cancer and all kinds of stuff, never mind. I was put down by benzene, shot with 100% benzene years ago, H2S gas releases over the years. Been through it all, people. And I just, it's, there's a very good chance my 60s are as far as I'm going to get in this world. It's just the nature of the beast. It's the life expectancy of my trade. That's just the way it is. It's what it is. I'm not whining, not crying. You don't like these times when the world's crazy and your government wear a paper mask, but we can't issue out respirators. Like, holy sheesh. I'm taking on 10 times more than I normally ever do in my trade just to earn a buck. And people are going to whine to me about their great knowledge of vaccines. And I'm going to die and all these people are going to die. You're lunatics. Nobody's died on the vaccines. No one's really even died nearly to what they said about COVID. And then you're talking about the version of a weaker strain of COVID or a genetic treatment of COVID. And, there's going to be millions of deaths. You'll see. It's all lunatic, people. Just like there's radical left and environmentalism, there's radical right. Do you know what they all have in common, everybody? All these troll people have in common? They're autocrats. They want to make up all these stories about their areas that tells you to give up all your rights and to be, pushed into a corner. You're going to do what I say or else. Like, why would you want to have anything to do with my life or my rights? I'm fighting for your rights to have your rights, and you're going to tell me I'm a loser for enjoying my rights or making choices in my life? You know you're exactly what I'm fighting here, right? I don't give a shit if you're right, left, extremist is an extremist, and autocrat's an autocrat. I hate these kind of people. I really do. It's what I can't stand in our politics. It's what Canada is governed by. And you lunatics come along and you think somehow people look at you like you're some great gift to the world and atta boy or atta girl. You're a loser. You're a nutcase. You are a radical Jason Kenney, Rachel Notley, Justin Trudeau in varying degrees, probably even worse. If you were to get that stage, you'd be 10 times worse. I learned it with AIP. Radical lunatics came out of the woodwork. Great actors and blah, blah, blah. As soon as they get there, I'm going to have it my way. To hell with all the people. It's my way or the highway. And guess what? It's the highway, bub or lady. You're a nut job. I've seen it all, people. I'm sorry. I hate to have to make these videos, but I am all about the truth, not radicalism. I don't care for it, and it's just another great way to get rid of more lunatics, because I don't want it. You're never going to win any kind of majority. You're never ever going to fit in with mainstream because you're a radical lunatic. It's about choice, vaccine choice. I'm okay with those who don't want to do vaccines, but don't start saying you're going to burn in hell or people are going to die or millions of deaths or all this other radical shit. Oh, protein changes, stuff out of science fiction. So much radical 5G crazies. I don't want nothing to do with any of you because you're just like the radical environmentalists, full of hot air and bullshit. You probably don't work or you're limited in the jobs you have. You're probably a welfare bum sucking off the system all the time. Like, I hate to say it, a lot of people like that. And it's really troublesome. And I want it gone because that's not what I'm about. And that's not what I'm bringing forward in the party. You don't want to take a vaccine, don't take it. But don't condemn someone who wants to do it. If you want to take a vaccine, don't condemn people who don't want to do it. If they don't want to do it, let them be. That's what I believe. But I didn't write this system. I'm not the government. I'm subject to the system, same as all of you. I only give a path forward for everybody to get out of it. We the people, and have normalcy. Normalcy through majority making decisions when educated by the best minds of the world. Not crazy narratives by lunatics trying to usurp the rights and freedoms of others. I'm going to repeat something from the American 3%. I know that president very well. The group in Canada, I've been involved with them over the years. It's illegal in Canada to defend yourself or certain aspects of right to bear arms. Not so in the United States, and I really like that group because I was able to develop this code, and I did it for AIP, and I know it's going to have to come for CCP too, because that way it pushes out the nutcase, because we don't want the nutcase. And it's this: you take an oath that I accept all rights and freedoms at no threat, harm, or expense to anyone else's, meaning live and let live. This one's got a red house, this one's got a blue house, this one's got a yellow house. Who cares, man? People have their individualism. That's what it's about. That shouldn't bother you what your neighbor's up to. I mean, if they're naked in their backyard and your kids are outside, yeah, their rights are affecting your rights. You know what I'm saying? But that's the whole point of it. Have your rights as an individual. Just don't threaten, harm, or expense anyone else's. It's that simple, common sense. And that's what's missing in society. I don't want any of the radicals anymore. I don't. It's best to unfollow, piss off. I don't care because I don't want you. You're destructive. You're a destructive force in this party coming forward. You're a destructive force for any kind of minority. Minor minority. That's the truth. I don't want the radicals anymore. If you can't back up what you say and it's lunatic, it sounds crazy, because it probably is. I was just in talks with a friend of mine overseas last night. He works all over the world. It's incredible. All the quarantines he's had to go through. 28-day special he just went through. Isolated. Finally got to see his baby boy for a whole year, only getting to see him on video. He finally got back after all that, after doing 28 days in isolation quarantine. He'll be doing the vaccine, guys, because he's had enough of it. Right or wrong, it's about going forward. I have to do what's right for the party. I don't agree with forced vaccines. I don't even believe in the COVID as it is. The science doesn't show it. But the science doesn't show a bunch of people dying from the vaccine either. Various versions of it. At my age, I'm not having children anymore. I know all about pregnancy harm. I don't recommend it for pregnant women. That's just my belief, because I went through it with a child myself. And, I get it, but at the same time, I'm at my age. My life expectancy is greatly shortened as is. For me, it's about getting forward, getting things done. My body, my choice, as your body's your choice. And you shouldn't be forced. I don't like what the government's doing, but that's what it is. That's reality. Now, I could fart around for the next year, delay, trying to get on trucks or organize and play. It's all radical, man. You got to worry about hotels and everything. No. To me, I look at the vaccine doesn't scare me at all. The virus doesn't scare me. It's like I've been through so much. I just went, again, I cut out a nuclear reactor, a full-scale one, everybody. I took 1,000 millirem in 3 weeks. Measure that against your vaccines when you talk about cellular damage. Oh, let's not talk about welders or trades, even though it's 10,000 times worse. Or what I was sucking on today as I'm plasma cutting with a dust mask, even though, because it's COVID, that's the government, because they're really smart, right? They know what's going on. Like, it's all nutty people, nutty government, nutty everything, and it's just, wow, the common sense is gone, science out the window. But you know what? I got to move on with the party. I got to get stuff done, and I'm going to do my choices. So if you believe you have a right over my body, get your ass off my following. Get your ass off my Facebook, because you're not what's for this party, the Canadian Constitutionalist Party. Not for you, because you're an autocrat. Check it out. That's reality. Bye now, everybody. Sorry to have to make those videos, but that's the truth people need to hear. Bye now.